It was more than one coincidence that brought a family to the Fort Snelling Veterans Memorial Chapel to receive a Purple Heart delivered by a woman named Tammy Hart.
I told everybody the Purple Heart story about the Purple Heart my mom found in a dump.
You heard that right, a garbage dump on the Iron Range.
I would say my mother and my family, they were in the community up there. They were the recyclers before it was cool.
The biggest treasure Tammy's mother ever brought home from the dump was this Purple Heart she found in a box of clothes. Engraved is the name Viljo Matalamaki, an Air Force technical sergeant who died when the B-24 bomber, the Mary Ellen, went down at sea in World War II. Tammy's mother passed it on to her 15 years ago when she died.
I tried at the beginning to find a family, but back then there wasn't much on Google.
Then Tammy became very attached to it. The award, to her, came to represent a piece of her late mother, a family heirloom that rightfully belonged to a different family.
Yes, it's emotional.
Then one day, while visiting her mother's old home, she met one of the fallen airman's closest living relatives.
We had a family reunion, and I wanted to show them the family homestead where my mom grew up.
It turns out Tech Sergeant Matalamaki grew up in the same home later owned by the woman who would one day find the missing Purple Heart.
That's the miracle in the story.
Very grateful.
Now that the award is returned, Tech Sergeant Matalamaki's relatives say they'll pass the Purple Heart within the family so they can all appreciate the sacrifice made by the young man in 1944.